Okay, so for those that were watching, we're sorry we jumped out of here a little bit too quick, but I just had some closing statements there I wanted to make. First off, I wanted to say thank you to Judge Paul and Staff Sergeant Don Reset for being here tonight and formalizing this process for us. I want to say thanks to all the candidates. You know, we had for the last number of years, we've had election with multiple choices for people. Having been on that side and having all of us have just gone through that, it is a daunting task. It takes a ton of energy. It takes a lot of courage, I think, to put your name out there and put yourself out there. And so to all the candidates that did put their name forward, I thank you for doing that. To the town of Slave Lake, I want to tell you that this is my fourth term in municipal politics, and I'm excited. I think you did a great job picking a great group of people here, and it's nice to see democracy in action, and I'm really excited to see what we can do. I want to thank all of our families for coming tonight. My family knows better than most that family doesn't always come first. Sometimes it's family, sometimes it's town, sometimes it's business. And it's a juggling act. And so without a doubt, there are times that your family does sacrifice for all of us to sit in these roles. And so although we sign up and say that we're going to do that, they sign up and do this with us. So I appreciate all the support behind the scenes for all of us to keep doing this, because 4 years is a huge commitment. Lastly, I will say that democracy is a wonderful thing. I encourage my fellow councilors, my fellow elected officials that are here to never be shy, to speak up, to never be shy, to ask a question. The biggest thing I've learned in politics is that I get my mind changed all the time, because there's perspectives that I didn't see coming from groups that I don't normally talk to. And so I encourage you to get out and talk to those groups that you don't normally do, get those other perspectives, because you need to gather information to make good decisions. We won't always agree, and I think that that's a good thing, but I encourage us all to have respect for each other. I encourage us to be open and honest. This is a relationship, and it is only successful if we keep putting in the effort and that we're open and honest with each other all the time. So in closing, I just want to say congratulations to you all. I'm excited, Slave Lake, to see what the next 4 years has in store for us. In closing, I want to take special acknowledgement to Joanna Raymond, who's hiding over in the corner, who's our executive assistant, keeps us on track and had the daunting task of not only keeping us on track, but running an election for us in one of the ones that had the most highest voter turnout that we'd ever seen. Second highest, Joe would let me know, but for hours, they were lined up out the doors. Gary, our acting CEO, was out there in the cold, holding the line at the end. I just want to say, and they were here counting ballots. We had all these extra things that were thrown at us for this election. By 7 o'clock a.m., Joanna was still counting ballots, having to sneak out to go look after her kids and come back. So that level of dedication, I think, only shows the amount of spirit, the amount of heart that is in the administration within the town of Slave Lake. And sometimes I don't think they get enough credit. So I just want to say thanks for all of that. We appreciate it very much. So in closing, congratulations, you guys. And that concludes our formal part of this evening. So I just want to take a quick second.